My name's Ernie Halter. So I've got two guitars with me. The Taylor 310 CE is been my guitar, that was kind of like my first big boy guitar, I guess. I got it about 13 years ago, and it's pretty much been everywhere. It's been every state except the Dakotas, and it's been over to Asia with me a few times, and it's treated me very well. It's a little nicked up, but it doesn't sound any less. I like that it has a really nice low end. The age, even though it's only 13 years, that's still, I think it sounds different than the GS8, which is new. It's just really warm, and I tend to have I like to have a bottom heavy sound because I'm often playing by myself without a bass player, and so I like having a lot of low frequencies, warm frequencies. So that's mostly what I like about it. It just has a really warm sound. When I'm playing, I tend to not change my strings very often, so that's part of it. One, because I'm lazy, and two, because I like a little bit more of a muted sound. The way I play too, I play usually with my fingers instead of a pick, and it also tends to deaden the sound a little bit. And in my opinion, it doesn't sound tinny. I think I want to say it's an African mahogany. I could be totally wrong. Maele or something like that. I'm gonna mess it up, but
it's mahogany essentially.
It has the character of the wood has a really warm sound. So, but yeah, I like it because it just sounds loved and lived in, and I think it complements my voice well. To be honest, the first set of electronics were the old, I think, the Fishman, and now Taylor has started putting the expression system that was made by Neve into the new guitar. So I got an endorsement with Taylor earlier this year, and they basically put in new electronics, which is great. So now it's an older guitar, it's my favorite guitar, but it has the new expression system, and I think the expression system sounds great. I don't know exactly the ins and outs of it. I know that there are several sensors within, like body sensors, within the guitar. I don't know exactly how they do it, but it sounds amazing. It sounds like a new guitar when I plug it in. It sounds awesome. It's not changing the sound. I think it's just a truer representation of the way it sounds when it's not plugged in. The Fishman tended to sound like an acoustic electric guitar that was plugged in. To me, when you plug in into the expression system, it just sounds like you're micing the guitar. It sounds like the way the guitar should sound. So I think it doesn't change the sound. It took away whatever coloring that the Fishman had in there. I just think it just sounds like the way it should sound when you're playing it live.